10 years ago, the energy market was deregulated. This opened the market to new suppliers. Ambit Energy is one of those suppliers. Go to ipmnation.ambitrabbit.com and see how you can not only get free energy by switching to Ambit, you can also earn travel reward points while lowering your utility bills. Learn more by going to ipmnation.ambitrabbit.com. Start saving today.
IPM Nation is proud to be sponsored by Uptown Auto Repair, located in Manchester, New Hampshire at 578 Mast Road. Phone number is 603-625-8026. Have you ever heard of a mechanic that guarantees their work? Well, now you have with Uptown Auto Repair, 603-625-8026.
IPMNation.com. Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. This is Matt Connerton from IPM Nation, bringing you another week of great New Hampshire-based artists, musicians from across the spectrum of genres. And we're going to open it right up this week with Scrimmy the Dirtbag is the name of the artist. And I don't call him that when I see him in person. He's been a good friend of mine for, wow, almost 20 years now. You may also know him as Tim Boucher, but he's played in a million different bands, and he's also got a solo project. When he plays solo, he plays under Scrimmy the Dirtbag, but he's also a member of the band Mantra. What else? He's been in a ton of projects. But he's got a new solo album out, and we'll have to have him on the show for a full show and play a bunch of tracks from it, but it's called Terrible Animals is the name of the disc. And the song is called Space Docking, and we're going to open up with this. One of my favorite people from the New Hampshire music scene, Scrimmy the Dirtbag. The track is Space Docking from his new disc, Terrible Animals, to open up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Nobody gonna hold my
We just heard Space Stalking from Scrimmy the Dirtbag to open up this week's local outbreak on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. And coming up next, we're going to feature, this is a band called Wimpy and the Medallions. I like this a lot. The track is called 36 Weeks, up next on Local Outbreak.
Nothing I can do, no one I can tell. So now I'm stuck in doing, staying in hell. 36 weeks in hell. 36 weeks in hell. 36 weeks in hell. Little fucking bitch, she stole my medication. Told the local cops that I was in violation. I tried to run, flee the jurisdiction. 36 weeks in hell. 36 weeks in hell. 36 weeks in hell. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. He couldn't see through all of the deception. The cops fucking lied to guarantee my conviction. Then they took me away and put me in isolation. 36 weeks in hell. 36 weeks in hell. 36 weeks in hell. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We just heard Wimpy and the Medallions, and that track is called 36 Weeks. Up next, we're going to keep the rock going for a bit. We'll play some other genres later on in the show, but up next, this is It's Been Real, and the song is called Eclipsed.
don't have the time to wait for me. I'm looking for where I'm supposed to be. I have searched everywhere, nobody seems to care. Yes, they're all unaware. It's not fair, it's not fair. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not in a hurry. So I'm not gonna worry. No, no, and I'm not. No, no, and I'm not. No, 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 no.
Local Outbreak continues on 100.1 The Planet and IPM Nation. By the way, if you want to get the full archive of the show, you can. Anytime you want, go to ipmnation.com/local outbreak. You'll find the full 8 years of shows there, ipmnation.com/local outbreak. And if you'd like to be, maybe you'd like to have your music featured on the show, perhaps even schedule an on-air interview, you can contact us easily at submissions@ipmnation.com. That's submissions@ipmnation.com. A moment ago, we heard the band It's Been Real. The song is called Eclipsed. And coming up next, we're going to do, let's see, we'll do a little bit of electronic. This is something good for Halloween. This is Ariel Gross is the name of the artist, and this is called Haunted Level. And this is pretty interesting. Again, good for Halloween, or if you like video games, you might enjoy this too. You'll understand when you hear it. Up next on Local Outbreak. You just heard Ariel Gross with Haunted Level. Let's do one more sort of Halloween type track since, it is coming up in just a couple of weeks. Let's do... this project is called Wemonic, and I'll spell it for you, Whemonic. And the song is called Dreamstalker. Next up on Local Outbreak. Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. We just heard Dream Stalker by Wemonic. And next up, we're going to play Little Gun. This is another really interesting project, and it's one word, by the way, if you're looking for them online, Little Gun. And the track is called A Temple and a Cradle.
Each one a temple of something beautiful, some big substance that will never die, and each one a cradle of something terrible. It's eating the beautiful things alive.
Some really interesting stuff this week on Local Outbreak. We just heard Little Gun with A Temple and a Cradle. And next up, this is another electronic project. This is Drama Club, one word. And the song is simply called End on Local Outbreak. Local Outbreak continues on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Don't forget, you can find all the information on the show, contact info, the full archive, etc. at ipmnation.com/local outbreak. A moment ago, we heard End by Drama Club, and next up, we're going to play Bulldog Eyes is the name of the band, and the track is called Shadow.
Myself without much to say, I'll take my shadow for a walk, and we can talk whenever. Take my shadow for a walk, and you can call whenever. Take my shadow for a walk, and you can call me whenever. Southern California's gray. I think of you at night. We can fight whenever. Think of you at night, and you can write whenever. Think of you at night, and we can fight whenever. I found myself without much to say. I'll take my shadow for a walk.
We just heard Shadow by Bulldog Eyes on Local Outbreak. Next up, here's something kind of unique in that it's this gentleman. He's a solo artist. He does everything himself, all the vocals and programming and so forth. And it's the kind of thing. It's very sort of pop and not something that you typically hear from a local artist. But it sounds like it was done in $1 million studio, and it's also somewhat evocative of a past era. You'll see what I mean when you hear it. The artist is called Andy, but with 2 Y's, Andyy. So maybe it's Andy. I'm not sure. And he just has a single online. At least that's all I could find. But the song is called Hold On. So check this out. We just heard on Local Outbreak, Hold On by Andy. And again, he spells it with two Y's if you're looking for him online. Up next, here's something fun. The band is End of Never, and the track is called Sasquatch. A moment ago, we heard End of Never. Yes, that's the name of the band, End of Never, and the song was called Sasquatch. We have time for one more this week on Local Outbreak, but first, again, I just want to, as I try to do every week at least once during the show, thank everybody who listens and who supports local music, whether you're active in the scene or an observer or somewhere in between. Thank you so much. It's very important. Please, if there's anything you heard tonight that you liked, and I hope that I hope that you heard a bunch of stuff that you liked, but please seek these artists out online on social media. Find out if they have their own full websites, if they're on iTunes, buy their music. Whatever you can do to support, get out to a show, check them out live. There's so much great talent here in the Granite State, and a little bit of support goes a long way in terms of just letting them know that you're listening and that you like what they're doing. So it really does mean a lot. So thank you for supporting local music and for supporting the show. Thank you, as always, of course, to 100.1 The Planet for continuing to support local music with this program, because as I've said many times, there aren't that many FM stations that continue to do that in their markets, really support local music. But it's been about 8 years that the Planet's been doing it with this show. That's a long run, and I'm looking forward to another 8. But we're going to finish off this week with a track called Hold Me, and the project is Banded Starling. And with this, we will conclude this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Hold me. I don't have the strength to carry my own bones. Release me from the fears I've laid to build up all these walls. I know you'll see me through. I know you're my guiding light, catching the weight of my thoughts on your back. Your voice lifts me up out of the deep, out of the deep. You would hear me. My words are never wasted on you, know. You're near me when I'm most alone. You're here before I call. I know you'll see me through. I know. Time bends so easily in your hands, but I'm a willing subject to your best laid plans. Time bends so easily in your hands, but I'm a willing subject to your best laid plans.
Local Outbreak with IPMNation.com.
10 years ago, the energy market was deregulated. This opened the market to new suppliers. Ambit Energy is one of those suppliers. Go to ipmnation.ambitrabbit.com and see how you can not only get free energy by switching to Ambit, you can also earn travel reward points while lowering your utility bills. Learn more by going to ipmnation.ambitrabbit.com. Start saving today.
IPM Nation is proud to be sponsored by Uptown Auto Repair, located in Manchester, New Hampshire at 578 Mast Road. Phone number is 603-625-8026. Have you ever heard of a mechanic that guarantees their work? Well, now you have with Uptown Auto Repair, 603-625-8026.
IPMNation.com.